So we're here introducing Mr. Fletcher. We're going to ask him 20 questions, and I guess that's it.
Alright. That'll work.
So how is your new job working out for you?
The new job's going really well. It definitely keeps me busy.
There are less or the same amount of people absent this year.
Absent day to day is probably about the same. As far as the number of kids that are technically by the state law truant, right now we've got about half the number of kids this year as we had last year.
Is it easy to work your new job?
Easy is kind of a relative term. What do you mean by easy?
Is it?
I mean, I do a lot of walking around, and I've been walking around for a lot of years, so walking around's pretty easy. But
is there a lot of paperwork to do?
Yeah. There's a lot of paperwork that needs to go into the state. There's a lot of paperwork that needs to be done here, just kind of document everything that I do. Pretty much everything that I do, every email that I send, every phone call that I make, I need to write down that I've done that. So there's a lot of documentation behind it.
Do you work more hours than your old job?
Yes and no. I work more hours in the building than I used to. But I don't have to grade papers at home. I'm not doing lesson plans at home, that kind of thing. So I'm actually physically here more hours, but overall, I'd probably say I work about the same amount of hours.
Alright, do you like having your own office?
I don't know. This is other than sending emails, it's the first time I've done anything in this room. So I don't really use it. I mean, I'm usually out and about.
You pretty much answered the walking around one. What is a truancy officer?
A truancy officer is something that I'm not. I'm a truancy coordinator.
So, and that is?
Yeah, I think the big difference between the two is when people think of truancy officer, they think of somebody who, oh, if I'm not at school today, they're going to come kick in my front door and drag me out of bed and bring me to school. Where I do more of more meetings of what's keeping you from coming to school and trying to solve that problem. I'm more of a problem solver than I am a, drag you to school type of guy.
Do you find yourself more involved with all the staff?
I get to see more of the staff more often because I'm constantly walking the halls. As a math teacher, I spent a lot of time in the math wing, but didn't really get to go around the building. Like I hardly ever got upstairs or downstairs, where now I'm everywhere.
All right. Do you have to drive anywhere to do anything?
I do. I do home visits, so I drive to people's homes to see what's going on there, to see if we can solve some issues. I have meetings over at the middle school a lot, because a lot of the issues that we see truancy-wise here at the high school had started in the middle school and in the elementary school, so I coordinate with them quite often. Things like that.
All right. How did you react when you heard you were going to be in this position?
I was pretty excited.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking. I'd already started the shift from becoming a teacher to becoming an administrator, and in education there aren't a lot of kind of half steps. Like either you're a teacher or you're a principal. There's not a lot of stuff in between those two things, and so it was kind of nice when this position came up that I was able to move on. Yeah.
How long do you think you're going to keep your position?
I can see myself being here at least 3 years. It'll take me, because right now I'm in a master's program to kind of get certified to become a principal. That'll take me about 3 more years, so I'll be here at least until the end of that, if not longer.
Why did you switch from teaching to this position?
Kind of because it headed me in the direction of my long-term goals. I still enjoyed teaching. I still had a lot of fun in the classroom, but the opportunity came up and I had to take it.
That's good. What do you like about your new position? Anything?
So it's something new every day. When I walk in the building in the morning, I never really know what it is I'm going to run into. What am I going to do today? I have meetings set up throughout the day, but I never know when I'm going to be, helping a kid who forgot their locker combination to chasing kids that leave school grounds to breaking up fights like I did yesterday morning. You know, just it's a crazy job, so that makes it fun.
Do you know why you were asked to be in this position?
I think there were a number of reasons. Well, I didn't get asked, I applied. For starters.
Alright.
But I think I was thought of for the position because of my, everybody knew that I was taking classes to make the switch into administration. I'd been president of the teachers union for a number of years, and so I'd worked alongside with administration and with all the staff in the building. And I think it was because I had a good relationship with both sets of people that they figured I could be in this position where I'm kind of halfway in between. I think that's why I got asked.
Do you miss teaching?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, I get to see everybody still, like all the students and whatnot. But for the most part, I'm just saying hi. I don't really get to sit down and have conversations and get to know kids and stuff like that. I know the kids who are seniors and the juniors and the sophomores, but except for the freshmen that I've dealt with, I don't really know many of them, that kind of thing. So it's hard in my position to really get to know students.
Do parents get in trouble for students being absent?
They can. It is a parent's responsibility to make sure their students come to school. It comes with a fine.
Yeah, I read about that.
Yeah.
Yep, that was the last question.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.